Where I am now, better than before. Through those open doors, where I am now. Where I am now, I'm in a special place. I'm in a walking place. Where I for the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world. That's FYI Radio Show with your host, Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton. I'm Ed Everett, the co-host. The music that you hear in the background is none other than Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton, Where I Am Now. And if you'd like to see us live in WGPL 1350 studio, WMVA 88.9 studio, all you have to do is go to Edward Everett's Facebook page, Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton's Facebook. And if you like to hear us all over the globe, all you have to do is go to WPCE1400.com, WGPL1350.com, and click and listen live.
LinkedIn, YouTube, and Instagram. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. We'll shout you out later on in the show.
Like, share, comment, and subscribe.
Like, share, comment, subscribe. Go to the newest platform on YouTube. That's FYI Radio Show FYI Radio Show hosted by Yolanda Hinton and Cristo Records One, CRISTO Records One. Like, share, comment, and we promise we'll shout you out.
You promise?
Promise.
Good.
I'm thinking it is Monday, but what day is it today?
Well, today, Hump Day!
It is Hump Day. You all should be up and popping. It's the middle of the week, and guess what, Mr. E is also cool here in the Hampton Roads area.
That's right. This morning, the temperatures in Norfolk, Virginia, is 62 degrees this morning. On the peninsula, it was about 57 degrees.
Oh my goodness!
So hey, look, we're barking on fall.
Well, this is fall.
Yeah.
We're not barking on nothing. We are in the midst of fall, but Mr. E, I tell you what, just enjoy the cool weather because it's getting ready to hit back up into the 80s this week as well.
That's right. And our prayers goes out to the folks in Florida. We want to say, hey, we're praying for you. And we got you in our prayer.
We have to pray for them. This is a dangerous storm. This is not something that's just, a little nice little rain thing, honey. This is a Category 5 with winds over 100, I think 80, 85. And they have asked folks to evacuate. Go ahead, listen. But if you don't, you're going to do it. Hey, you're going to be responsible for what happens to you.
You say they're asking folks to evacuate and evacuate and go ahead and do it, right?
Go ahead, get out.
What do you think about the people, Miss Hinton, that don't want to move?
Well, that's up to them. That's their choice. I'm not going to look. I wouldn't push anybody that don't want to go. But this is the thing, there's consequences. You've heard the warning.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying? You've heard the warning. Go ahead and get out.
Well, get out, and get out. Yeah,
Absolutely, Mr. E. This is Wednesday's
that's right.
FYI's segment of What's Under the Hat. Today, since we weren't here on Monday, is Wednesday's Sports Talk. Woo.
Yeah.
Mr. E, I actually like coming off of the weekend into Monday with Sports Talk because, all the excitement and the hype and the energy from the games, you feel it even on that Monday. But anyway, we're going to keep that energy up because we're going to go over some of the things that happened in week 4. And it was absolutely fire. Before that, guess what's going to happen? We're going to do the current job list.
That's
Mr. E,
right.
I almost forgot.
That's right.
Let's do this.
Let's do the current job. Listen, if you're looking for a job, don't forget you can go down to Home Depot, you can go down to Lowe's, you can go down to Harry Teeter's, you can go down to Federal Express and different places that are hiring now.
Yes.
Even if you have a felony, there's a list of things that we have posted on our pages about you getting you a job, even if you got a felony. But right now, jot these down. Children Care Program Coordinator at the Virginia Health Service at ODU. They're looking for a child care program coordinator. Bay Aging is looking for assistant director, multifamily housing manager, and a facility assistant enrolled at Bay Aging.
Yes, Bay Agent, a lot of jobs, fiscal assistance, on and on and on. We have the Christian Broadcasting Network. They need a remote contact center representative. Also, Coalition Against Poverty in Suffolk. They need a director full time. And the Virginia Children's Chorus, they need an assistant chorus manager.
And Suffolk Public Library, that job closing on October the 16th, so you still have time. They're looking for a librarian at the community and at the community engagement.
Absolutely.
The United Jewish Federation of Tidewater looking for a staff accounting.
Yes, an accountant, absolutely. Now we have the Armed Services YMCA of Hampton Roads. They need a school age care bus driver, and the Tidewater Friends of Foster Care. This job closes 10/4. They need a tutoring program assistant full time.
Bay Agent again is looking for a marketer and a community manager, also a Virginia DC tax manager.
All right, let's go to the Charities of Eastern Virginia. They need a social worker. Also, Habitat for Humanity of Southampton Roads. They need a development manager. They need a administration manager. And Mr. E, you got a whole lot to talk about. Virginia Living Museum has 8 openings.
That's right. And they need an annual fund officer, a data coordinator, a digital marketing coordinator, executive administrator, a guest engagement associate, a marketing and communication manager, assistance administrator, a science educator, and animal program.
All right, we have the Hampton Roads Community Foundation. They need a grants manager. YMCA Southampton Roads, they need an accounts payable specialist, also a digital experience director.
Fatherhood Foundation of Virginia. That's a new one. That's the first time I heard of that.
Yes.
The Fatherhood Foundation of Virginia is looking for, and Hampton Roads looking for a fatherhood coordinator. That's right. And the Planning Council is looking for an HMIS system administrator.
All right, let's look at Norfolk Public Library, who needs a community outreach and program assistant part-time. Norfolk Public Library needs a school outreach assistant, Meals on Wheels, culinary manager part-time. And Mr. E, you got some more here with the YWCA of Southampton Roads, 8 openings.
They're looking for a crisis specialist, a care advocate, a counsel part-time, a resident service assistant night and weekends, a resident service assistant part-time. They're looking for a case manager, a senior director of development, a housing advocate.
All
And
right.
I give it to you now for kids. Got 6
All
openings.
right, sixth opening for kids, mental health specialist needed, shelter assistant part time, mobility mentor, hotline manager, and an intake specialist. Woo, what else do we have? A maintenance technician also. Mr. E, we already have these listing on our pages. You all go ahead, like, share, comment, give them to your loved ones. If you need a job, these
Get a
are some great
job.
jobs
That's right. That's right.
here. And so we're going to continue to keep, our jobs list up for you all, and hope you all can do something with all these jobs. This month, 240,000 jobs it was added to the workforce,
That's
and
right.
that is absolutely marvelous, bringing the 4.1 for unemployment, which is not bad, Mr. E.
So if you cannot say you don't have a job when jobs are available. All you got to do is jot down, go look, find you a job, and they're hiring. Miss Hinton, speaking about jobs, also they're also cannot say there are folks who say I've been incarcerated. Listen, they're hiring. They're
Mhm.
hiring. Go into some of the jobs that you may see and get you a job.
Or create one, create a business. I'm
Yeah,
telling you,
get your lawnmower.
people are creating businesses. Create,
Lawn
with
care.
your talents. Your talent may be lawn care, maybe something else,
Yeah,
but you can go ahead and get creative and go ahead and create something that God has given you for us. Good
you got the
morning,
talent.
Miss Sheila Robinson. She's here with us. Thank you so much for joining us. You all make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you say something in the chat so we can shout you out.
That's right.
But Mr. E, let's
Yeah.
get back to sports talk. Week 4. We know we're in week 5, but we're going to talk about week 4, the winners, the losers, the teams that stood out. Mr. E, give us some tea.
Listen, at week 4, that was October the 3rd, that was Thursday night game. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers played against the Atlanta Falcons, and guess what? The Atlanta Falcons beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 36-30. And then on the 6th of October, that Sunday night game, what barn burners that we had that Sunday night, some hit, some lost. The first game on the roster, Miss Hinton, was the Minnesota Vikings against the Jets. If Aaron Rodgers stopped trying to be the coach and go ahead and be the quarterback,
Aaron
that's
Rodgers?
right. If he stopped trying to tell the coach what to do and just go ahead and be the quarterback, they'll win. The score was 23-17, and then
Don't go past that.
okay,
Mr. E, the
they
Jets
was in
and
London too.
I know, but listen, the Vikings have just come into their own. What? The Vikings have come into their
Undefeated.
own. We have followed them, and we said they were a little trash at one time, but listen, what is their record now?
5-0. That's right. The Minnesota Vikings is not taking any hostage. They are really playing football this season.
But the Jets a little disappointed.
Well,
That's a little bit disappointing, if you ask me.
They brought Aaron Rodgers back in after injury. Aaron Rodgers used to be with the Green Bay Buccaneers, and they brought him back in. He got hurt last year, and they brought him back in this year. And now Aaron Rodgers, wants to be the GOAT of the team, a coach of the team. He wants to be either or, but he's got to do what he's supposed to do, is play the quarterback.
Well, let's see him do something, because guess what? They're not winning a lot of games here.
And they're 2-3. They lost to the Minnesota Vikings 23-17. My hat's off to the Vikings, the purple people eater.
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you who was surprising me again as well. The Bears. The Bears beat the Panthers.
Well, the Panthers
36-10.
Win.
I don't know. Allegedly. But the Bears are coming through this season.
You got to remember the Carolina Panthers, they are a 1-4. So since they're 1-4, they was 1-22 last year. They win one game last year. So they started off in a good position where they're being 36-10, beaten by a 3-2 Chicago Bears. Congratulations.
Absolutely. Then we're going to come down to one of my favorites. And then look, my grandson did name this one team out of 3 that he has.
Okay.
The Ravens and the Bengals.
Well,
Who's surprised?
Well, the Baltimore Ravens, who's a 3-2, they beat the Cincinnati Bengals, who is no, this is kind of strange for the Cincinnati Bengals to be down at the bottom of the totem pole
This
and
season. That's right.
As a 1-3, and last year they was kicking it out of there. Well, the Ravens beat the Bengals 41-38 this week, and so hey,
they better be glad the Ravens, because they were off on a funny start too. Now
that was in overtime.
So I'm saying, Ravens, you better come on through now. We got folks rooting for you. The Bengals the Bengals and Ravens used to be my grandson. Both of them used to be his team. But the Bengals this season, I don't know. But the Dolphins is another one. They won by the hair of their chin over the Patriots, 15-10.
That's right. They won by 5 points, and then we drop down and go to Cleveland. Let's go to Cleveland. Let's go down to Cleveland. And when you go down to Cleveland, you find that Cleveland Browns, they lost to the.
They had to. The Commanders are on fire this season so far.
Brand new team. That's a brand new team.
Give them their props.
The Commanders are a brand new team.
They're on fire
and
this
they are
season.
Right now. The Commanders are 4-1. And they are a brand new team. That I want our listening audience to know a little bit that the Commanders is not Washington Redskins.
Well, that's over.
Shula is no longer there, so the Commanders are Washington Commanders. So y'all take them old jerseys off and throw them jokers in the trash.
They probably say never that, never that.
So the Commanders beat the Cleveland Browns 34-13. Congratulations to that fella, that quarterback, Mr. Daniels, young buck. I mean,
is that what's happening? They got some great quarterbacks.
They got that young man is quarterback, and he's on fire. He's on fire. I got to give it to him because he's a scrambler, and I just hope they don't do him like they did RG3, make him a pocket quarterback.
Oh, well, I tell you what, they're coming through, and congratulations.
Well, the Indiana Colts had a great game this weekend. They played against the Jaguars.
Yeah, I saw that game.
The Jacksonville Jaguars. What a close game.
Very close.
The score was 34-37, by 3 points. Congratulations to the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Yes. What about the Bills? What was happening with the Bills this week?
Well, the Bills, I did that wrong. The Bills had an opportunity to play against the Jaguars, and the Jaguars beat them 37-20.
All right, the Bills. Well, the Bills are not doing that bad, but Bills, make sure you come out because you're a pretty good team. But now we have the Raiders and the Broncos.
Let's go out to the Raiders. The Raiders, y'all go down the drain. Cedric Bailey, I know you're listening. I know you're listening because you do it every time we come on. The Denver Broncos beat the Raiders. I was going to say Oakland Raiders, but the LA Raiders. They beat the Raiders 34-18. Cedric, what y'all gonna do? Their season is a 2-3. So if y'all see Cedric Bailey, tell him I said it's take the crying towel out. Then we go down to San Francisco 49ers. Oh my God.
What are they doing?
The 49ers are not rocking the boat this year. They are 2-3. They lost 2 games and won. They lost 3 games and won 2 games and let the Cardinals. The Cardinals beat them, who was a 2-3 also, 24-23. I don't understand how that happened. That the 49ers.
I know.
And you know how the 49ers allowed that to happen. Now the Green Bay Packers played against the Rams.
Yeah.
And the score was 24-19. The Giants played against the Seattle Seahawks. Now, last year the Giants and the Commanders was wrestling against last place. But look like the Giants has bounced back again. So they are 2-3, and they won against the Seattle Seahawks 29-20. And then that barn burner, and the Bumblebees got stung.
They got stung. But look at the score, 20-17. Y'all won by the hair, your chin, 200.
But like I tell anybody, a win is a win.
A win is a win.
You know,
Congratulations, Cowboys.
they said the bumblebees love to hang around horses, and they went to sting them horses. And them horses said, "Nuh-uh," took the tail and knocked the bee right on out.
Well, look at the record here: 3-2, 3-2.
That's right.
Y'all
That's right.
toe.
That's right.
Will you all play them again?
They're 3-3 now since we beat them.
Oh, okay. Will you all
No,
play
we
them
won't
again?
play them again this year.
Okay,
Not
well,
this
you all
year.
did that.
What the NFL did, what the AFL, all they did, they mixed the AFL and the teams together and let the young play with the seniors. And, you know, it's been a great ride.
Well, Mr. E, you got a chance to look at the game with the Saints and the Chiefs. This is week 5, the first game. What do you think? The Chiefs came through.
Them cats are on fire.
Yeah.
They are on fire. I got to give it to Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
What a dazzling
he's
dancing.
A champion anyway.
You know, I was looking at him out there the other day, and he was out there dancing and juking. And I said, that little Kurt Franklin out there. I said,
Patrick, he got it going on.
I said, there's got to be a magician out there on the court. So the Kansas City Chiefs beat the Saints.
Well, let's rewind. Let's go back to the Cowboys. What about your boy? What's going on with Dak and all them? How they doing in your your estimation?
Well, there's a lot of chatter on the camp. You know, in the camp, a lot of folks are looking at CD Lamb and Dak having a little problem. Well, Dak don't.
What is a rivalry?
CD Lamb don't run Dak. I'm so glad that Dak decided he got other men besides for CD Lamb out there. You know, the Dak threw 2 interceptions last week on Sunday. Mm-hmm. And normally CD Lamb could flip around and turn around and prevent that from happening, or caught it and score. He had no desire to try to go into the end zone with a score, because he could have stopped that from happening. Because that's how CD Lamb rolled. But what Dallas decided to do, and I thank y'all so much, Dak, to use what you got. You know, we didn't do in the draft pick this year. We didn't do, but we had enough people on our squad that we could use. So what we did, we pulled some of the boys off the bench, some of the good boys off the bench, and voila, you got the win, 20-17. And not only did they win the ball game, they controlled the clock too.
Well, maybe Lamb had some of those relaxing gummies. They had some ball players today on the TV talking about, we want to push this stuff that they use, and weed and all that stuff. And he said, because the men need it, to relax, and when it's time to retire, they won't be on no hard substance. I said, okay, y'all better stop that foolishness.
And it's just like that gets me so much, is they try to put so many singers and actors on that drug, and now leave them professional athletes alone. Let them boys
let them come out fresh, healthy, eat right, exercise, sleep. You don't need to be on nothing relaxing you.
Dexter Manley came out the league as performing, one of the greatest football players for the Washington Redskins. He did wonderful, came out a pure junkie.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
That's not allegedly.
So that's for real.
Oh.
So Prescott passed to Talbot. 20 seconds left in the game. 20 seconds left in the game for our final touchdown.
All right.
Congratulations, Tolbert and Dak.
Well, what can we expect from week 5? What's going on? I want to say good morning to Annie Solario, Sheila Robbins, all you all on Instagram. Who's your team? Let us know. Who are you rah-rahing for?
Well, starting October the 10th, and we got some great ball players, ball game. That's Thursday night. The 49ers will be playing against the Seattle Seahawks.
Oh, wow.
What's your prediction? 49ers.
Let's go with the 49ers. You got to come through a little bit. Come on, I'm gonna give you that.
And then that Sunday, it's going to be some great games. The Jacksonville Jaguars will be playing against the Chicago Bears.
I'll say the Bears, because the Bears are acting like they want to play this season.
That's right. The Green Bay Packers against the Arizona Cardinals.
I'm gonna go with Green Bay Packers, because that used to be my brothers in the team.
Indianapolis Colts against the Tennessee Titans.
Tennessee, what's going on this season?
They
Tennessee,
are
what's
1-3.
happening?
They 1-3.
I'm not gonna go with any of them. Go ahead, Mr. E. Who's next?
The Texans, Houston Texans against the New England Patriots.
Texans, let's do the Texans. The
4-1.
Patriots not doing squat either.
Well, here's another one. The Buccaneers, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, which is really going to be in some trouble against the New Orleans
Well, the
Saints.
Saints are good, but their record so far, they all right. They ain't all that now. The Buccaneers have a chance. I'm not going to predict them either yet.
Okay.
But Mr. E, who's next?
The Philadelphia Eagles playing against the Cleveland Browns.
Okay, so now Philadelphia, I'm going to get
2-2.
the switch. I'm going to get the switch. Now, goodness well, you came through last season. You all gonna have to do a little bit better than what you're doing, if you ask me.
Philadelphia, I don't know what the problem is over at Philly, they are 2-2.
I'll say the Eagles.
I'm going against the Cleveland Browns. You hear that first. The Commanders against the Ravens. That's a barn burner right there.
Now I don't even want
Daniels against that.
I'm gonna say the Commanders. Yeah, your season is fire, but the Ravens. I'm gonna go with that because that's my grandson.
Miss Hinton, you got to pick it right. That's a good pick because I'm going with the Ravens also because somebody gonna have to knock Jack right out the box. The Chargers against the Broncos.
You go ahead and predict that one.
Well, I'm going with the Broncos. I'm going with Denver. Denver gonna pull it through. Now, here's one of the ones, and I want everybody to catch this one, especially that fellow by the name of Alvin Brooks. The Pittsburgh Steelers plays and JT West, James West. I had to check up on him this weekend because he talked so much trash about the Cowboys, so I had to make sure he didn't go to the ER. The Pittsburgh Steelers against the Raiders. I don't like the Raiders, and I know for sure that the Pittsburgh Steelers going to lose against the Raiders.
No, you didn't.
I'm going with the Raiders this year. The purple people, the Bumblebees are been stung, and they trying to get over what the Cowboys
stung them,
done.
But they were on a roll at one time. I don't know. That's up in the air for me because you never know who's going to come through.
Well, my baby brother team is the Detroit Lions, and so they're playing against the Cowboys this year. And so the Detroit Lions against the Cowboys, I gotta go with the Cowboys.
Oh, we know that.
So the Cowboys gonna beat the Detroit Lions. And not only that, the Atlanta Falcons against the Carolina Panthers.
What's going on with the Panthers?
The Panthers are out back. They haven't been doing anything for the whole season. Last season, this season, they were just a punching bag. So I'm going with the Falcons.
Well, let me say something about the Bengals and the Giants. It's any man's game. Both of y'all, y'all ain't all that this season, but you're all right.
That's right.
But I'm not going to make a prediction on them, Mr. E, but we'll see.
All right. The Buffalo Bills against the New York Jets. Aaron Rodgers, wake up, boy, because they coming to your house. They coming, Aaron.
The Jets are a little disappointing this season. Aaron Rodgers, you can't carry the whole team by yourself. But, I mean, that's all we hear. Aaron Rodgers. Let's play ball.
Well, Miss Sheila Robin says she's a 49er fan.
Now, 49ers last season was fire.
They did wonderful. I'm trying to tell you, the 49ers was on fire. On fire. So look at them now. That fire has been put out.
All right now. Phil Brown. Good morning, Phil Brown. All you all that are on, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for your support. We're going to cover these games. It is wonderful. Mr. E, what's going on in the WNBA? First, wait a minute, before you say that, I wanted to mention this and see what you think. They said since your girl Caitlin is out of the game, the ticket sales have gone down.
What you talking about?
Who said that? Is that true?
You know that's true.
Oh, right. I don't believe it.
That girl,
don't say that.
That young
one person
lady,
don't stop no show.
That's what they say. One monkey don't stop no show. But guess what? Caitlin is not on the court, so the ticket sales are going down.
Of course, she's a star, but she's not the only star. Come on, y'all. You got to keep it up. Keep up WNBA fire. Keep the sales up. The attention to what women are doing professionally. Let's not play games.
That's right. And the Lynx, they beat again. They lost to the Suns. Beat lost to the Lynx last night, and the score was 88-77.
All right. Well,
so this is game 3. They are 3-2 in the series. So then they play again at these final 4, and we'll find out who's the best.
Well, you all are the best out there. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for your support. report. We'll be here just for a few minutes. You all get a little tea on some upcoming shows. Be blessed. Have a wonderful day.
For the past 30 minutes, you've been listening to the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world, the FYI Radio Show, with your host, Miss Yolanda, Lady Hinton. I'm Ed Everett, the co-host. For more information about FYI, you can give us a call at 757-714-7861. Don't forget to join us Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. If you'd like to be a special guest, a sponsor, or intern, or you want to be in our audience, all you have to do is go to FYI Radio Show Live at gmail.com. Drop the information off, and guess what? We give you a shout, and we'll pull you in. Have a wonderful, wonderful hump day.
Talking about sports talk Wednesday. We love sports talk. On Friday, we'll be back. We're gonna have a great.
That's
But I
right.
tell you what, we got to push the boat. But guess what else? What happened with this storm? This storm is no joke. We want all you all out there that's in Florida and all the cities out there, please listen to the authorities, to the officials, to the governors, the mayors. They are telling you, please, this is something that you cannot keep from coming. It's coming.
That's right. So you know that that storm is coming. Don't be crazy out there. You know, you can miss your blessing for the first warning. And
Mhm.
then if you the first warning is that you can miss is that they're telling you to get up, get out. Get up, get
Yes.
out, get your personal belongings, get everything that you need to carry with you. Get it and get out of Florida
Yes.
now. You know, they right now packing sandbags
Yeah.
and putting a whole lot of things, and all the safety equipment is being put around. People are boarding up the houses and windows, and
Yes.
if you got a basement, make sure you got enough stuff that you can go down to the basement.
All right,
And
basement.
just in case the foundation come up, please do me a favor, do us a favor. When the storm, get out of there. Don't
Yes.
hang around thinking that you got it going on.
Well, Mr. E, they're talking about lightning, a lot
That's
of
right.
lightning and stuff. So with not just water and wind, you're talking about lights going out.
That
You're not
lights
able
going
to
out.
keep your refrigerators and your air conditioners or heaters or whatever going. You need to get out. I have a nephew there, and praying for him and his family. I think I'm not sure if he's in that area where it's going to really hit, but he's still in Florida. So we're praying for all of you all, whether you leave or whether you stay. We want to make sure everybody's safe. And then when you come back, Lord knows, we pray that you can get things back organized, tidy, and it can be home again for
And
you.
then you that are seniors, listen, young folks, family members. If you got family members that's in Florida, if you got family members that's in Florida and they are seniors,
Mhm.
make sure you take care of them. Go by and see and make sure that they a-okay, that they're all right.
Yes.
You know, that was a senior that's living on a boat.
Oh, look, yeah, they got to go.
He's living on a boat, and he said all of his belongings is on his boat. But they told him, say, dock the boat and get out. He said, I
Yeah.
don't have enough gas in my car.
Okay, well, stay there. Because I'm saying they've given you the warning. But anyway, Mr. E, we're going to be talking about that on Friday. They're talking about Thursday. This storm is coming through over 185, miles per hour. They're talking about Category 5. It had gone down to 4, and it went right back up. So this thing is not playing, and we're hoping that it can just, get in and get out if it has to come. Also, we want to talk about some upcoming things. We got Miss Pat King that's going to be on with us. Chris Hinton is going to be on
Jeff
with
Staples.
us. Jeff Staple is going to be on with us as we get closer to. Oh Lord, we got less than a month, you all. We've got to push the vote. Make sure you register. Make sure you're voting early if you want to, and make sure you be there on November the 5th if you choose to walk up and cast that ballot. Immigration. And like I said, we're going to push the vote. This is also anti-bullying month. We're going to talk about more and more as Bristol community, gets into their Young Women Achievement Success Program and some of the extra things that are going on, Pete's in the dialogue for our anti-bullying month. But anyway, listen, make sure you visit our sponsors, Bulvic Academy, Bulvic, bulvicacademy.com. Beard Gods, BeardGodz.com. Make sure you get Yolanda Hinton's single. Thank you all that are buying it and listening to it. Make It All Right. Make It All Right is the name of the single. Also, follow us on social media, all our pages. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. Mr. E's going to give you what we're going to do to get you on as a guest and sponsor or intern.
If you got a business or you got something that you're doing for the community and you like to bring it to our attention or you want our community to know more about it, give us a call at 757-714-7861, or you can inbox us at FYI Radio Show at gmail.com. That's FYI Radio Show live at gmail.com, or you can inbox us on Facebook at Edward Everett's Facebook page, Miss Yolanda Lady Hinton's Facebook page, or FYI Facebook page. And you can do that and we'd be more than happy. Or call us. Listen, if you got anything that you want to give a shout out to, anything that our community needs to know, make it your business to holler. And we're right here so we can help better serve our community. And that's 757-714-7861. Or email us at FYI at gmail.com, or inbox it at Edward Everett's Facebook page, Miss Yolanda Lady Hinton's Facebook page, or FYI Facebook page.
Absolutely. Be a sponsor. We can shout out your products or your service, on FYI, sponsor segment or the whole show. We'd like for you all to, participate in our sponsorship. And you can, get people on all our platforms. We're on live radio.
That's right.
And then we're on all social media platforms. And we repost and we replay. So you'll get plenty of, publicity for your goods and services.
And for our North Carolina listeners, get ready. We got a surprise coming to you
Oh,
in about
my
26,
goodness.
25, 28 more days. We got a surprise. After we get everything sealed, signed, and delivered, we're going to be bringing you some great information down there in North Carolina. Down there, we're going to bring you some great information. So get ready. For FYI, we coming into your community.
All right, listen, God bless you all. You all are a wonderment. Those in Florida, again, get out, be safe, and we're definitely going to be praying for you. We'll be back on Friday to talk more about this storm. We're talking about pushing the boat. A few more days left, and we want you all to take this serious. Thank you for all those that have tuned in, and we want you to have a blessed and wonderful day. See you back here on Fun Friday.
2 up, 2 down, VA.